Hello everyone, I am Mustafa. Today in this video I would like to talk about a new event that is coming up, just a new video, a new thing that would come up here. And today we would like to talk about this is the book that I wrote just this year. So this is I would like to I would like to introduce about my book. So this book is all about it talks about football. I just wrote some pages. Just I bought it now and I decided to write the pages. And today I would like to introduce the book, what it's about. This book, I named it as a football history. So not really will be a real story that I came up, just a story that I just came up, not like the real football players, but some of the big football, some of the big players that are just to know, like in real, in general, I just named. So this is how the book looks, and in this video I'll just introduce about the book. So this is just I just wrote some pages. It's just only few pages. Yeah, like 10 pages. So I can only write to within 100 pages, as you know, and we'll see if I could finish it, and we'll see we'll learn about something new and something that I just wrote it about it. So some of the players that I would go through. So the first thing is that the chapter is called I would like to talk about the football player's name in the story that I like to talk about them. So in the first chapter we mention some of the players. So descriptions. The first player that I described about it, like I wrote it in a description text. So it's about this is the first my favorite player that I would say in the video. So this player, he's a Swedish player who just retired this year, as we know, and we will talk about him, not in the video, but um, another time, or now I'll just introduce about him. So this is the chapter what it talks about. It's called the first chapter that I just wrote. So it's gonna be a long one. Just it's just called football players names in the story. So this is just what I came up with it, and I would like to introduce some of the football players we mentioned here, just the ones where we know some of the big players, let's say the top players, as we know. So I like me as myself. I like football. Okay, it's one of my favorite sports that I enjoy. Like, not really playing, but me like watching the upcoming matches, as I would say. So now in this year, I would like to make this event about the football story. If I want, I would like to add some games in the year, in this first of the month. So it's the September where I started from the year, and from now on, I think in the channel I would create the years that are like, let's say, the evolutions of me since I started the channel. So this channel, I think I would change the years I did for the days. So now we didn't say it about the rules of the game. The story didn't mention. So maybe later on we will learn about the rules. It's not the real. Sometimes I might do it as a real, just to came up in my mind what I would say. I enjoy the game, and personally, I watch the football. So the one that I mostly would like to watch is the European. Is very big in the football. Like, the competition is like is one of the football is one of the greatest sports. So I mostly like watch the Europeans leagues, or even the competition, like the UEFA Champions League. I watch the Premier League, the English leagues, as you know. We have the Serie A, the La Liga, is one of the favorites. So one of the the teams that I watch in Italy is like AC Milan. I had the favorite player that I was just saying it. So we will describe him, and in the video I would like to mention some of the names that I wrote, but I only have one that I've just described it from just some of the basic things that in my mind it goes through. So it starts like this. This is now I would like to read just the first page where I wrote the football players, the name of the story. That's the title, and it says there are many football players that are playing football on a high level. Okay, as some football players will be in a different teams. I can say they are in different clubs teams. They play in a different let's say they are in a different nationalities. I can say we have Argentina players, we have Spanish players, we have Swedish players, we have Portuguese players, we have let's say we have English players, we have American players, etc. So this is what it will do it. So I'll just mention the nationality, as we know. We can even say they are Egyptian players. So one of the big players that I like to just to mention, one of the top players that I would like to mention. They have great histories that we like in the football. The story it just remembers. So now what we would just talk about is some of them. So one of the players, the first player that I love, like my favorite, that I like to watch, and his skills, his what he does in the football, on the pitch and off the pitch, during even the training, his skills, as I said, and I also like his interviews, like his confidence, let's say, in an interview. To me is like he does also something funny. So he's a Swedish player. His age is 41, and he played for 8 different clubs, like in through his career, and 9 clubs from Europe and 6 different clubs in the Champions League. So he has one record that never can be broken, the longest bicycle kick, or let's say or overhead kick, okay, as we know. And he won so many trophies. He scored so many goals, club goals, and so many international goals. So his name, the player. His name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He is a football player who played. Okay, I'll say Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the first one that I just wrote here. I don't know if you can see it, but I just showed you about the pages. So I just only have 10 pages, but I will write more and more. So it will come on. It will come some of them. So it is about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Is a Swedish former football player who played as a striker. Okay, he's only the player who broke a record for scoring the longest bicycle kick or overhead kick in the football history from 30 yards, I would say. He was born in Sweden, Malmö, and he started his career in 1999 when he was 19 years. Then he started his career in Sweden, Malmö, the national team. No, sorry, the club, is the Swedish club. Just for some few years. Then he went to Netherlands, the Dutch club Ajax. He went there in 2000. So we would say, in the end, he was one of my favorites. He retired from football in this year, as we know, and it was a great career as he was having, and his career lasted for very long, as we know, as I know, and he does something good to me, and what I feel happy about him, and I feel so interested on watching him. So this was the player. So one of them I didn't even talk about. I just mentioned them. Is one of them. I would say Messi, and then I would say his name is Lionel Messi. I said Cristiano Ronaldo. We have Neymar. We have Kylian Mbappe. We have Karim Benzema. We have Mohamed Salah. There are different players from different clubs, I would say, and I will talk about them in later on. After one player I said the other player, I will just describe a little bit of them, some pages, some basics, statistic. I just want to know about it. So more players will just mention in my own opinion. So that is the this video was about introducing the book. It is the it's called The Football History. We learn some stories that are just included, and I just write it on my head, so I would think of it. So when I feel like I would give it, and I would write it. So see you soon in the next video, and enjoy your day. Bye.